I've come to the realization that gaming is officially dead. It's over. It's a wrap. For those of you who've enjoyed the glory days of gaming, the golden years of gaming, it'll be best for you to just get the fuck out now. Because Sony fanboys are going to be willing to kill gaming just so that some mediocre piece of shit can get this amazing score and go down in history as one of the... I mean, like, it's insane. It's insane. The Washington Post came out here and reviewed the fucking Naughty Dog game. And when they reviewed that game, they gave it one of the most honest fucking scores, honest fucking reviews that I've ever seen. They've actually touched into detail on this fucking review on how this fucking game is complete trash. You know what I mean? They have actually went in detail of the game aspect to show you motherfuckers that this piece of shit is fucking garbage. So they went out and gave this shit the actual fucking score that it deserves. And you know, this is where fucking, you know, this is where the gaming part is dead. Is that people aren't respecting the opinion. Men, grown ass fucking alleged men. One thing I heard and it's going to stick me for the rest of my life, we're not all men. We're male, we were born male, but we are not men. Alleged men are coming out here and creating petitions. A petition that something that I saw as a young person. A petition was something that these Caucasian white 30 to 40-year-old soccer moms would create to complain about when there was nothing to complain about. Something that I thought a petition, every time I seen a petition, it was always strapped to somebody who was female. I never seen men coming out and creating a petitions and getting you to sign things. That was something that was completely insane to me. But it was okay for a female, I mean, because that's what women do. But when now that I see fucking men doing it, I got men on the internet creating petitions, asking to remove the Metacritic score from Washington Post. From Metacritic. Metacritic's not even a fucking review site. It just takes these scores of fucking of reviews, of opinions on a game, on a video game. And people are demanding to have it removed. That's insane. I mean, what is going on? What is, I'm telling you, my niggas, for those of you who grew up in the golden eras of the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 1, the N64, the original Xbox, you know? I mean, you know, and gaming didn't just die today. I'm just finally coming to the realization that it's dead. This motherfucker died when that godforsaken PlayStation 3 came out. When that piece of shit PlayStation 3 came out, oh man, it was like, yo, if PlayStation wasn't going to succeed, nobody was going to succeed. The PlayStation 3 has given birth to the biggest bitch-made motherfuckers I've ever seen in my fucking life. These are the most toughest, wildest online gangsters, man. But if you ever confront these motherfuckers, they fold up like one of those fucking bugs that get into a fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe this. And the Washington Post gave one of the most fucking... If I was going to review Uncharted 4, and I am in the next couple of days, so please keep a close eye out for that fucking review, because I'm going to get so fucking dead honest about that fucking... Yeah, we'll get honest about the gameplay now. Listen, let's look at the game as a game. Let's look at the game as a fucking game, right? Let's look at that first. As a game, what are we doing? We're climbing. We're throwing a grappling hook. We're swinging. You know? We're walking. We're doing mediocre cover-based shooting. Something that has been mastered on other games. Something that even review sites came out and said that everything that Uncharted 4 doesn't do anything better than what other games do, but this game is a 10 out of 10. Review sites have came out and say everything from the grappling to the walking, even the walking is mediocre compared to what other games are doing with their walking. I mean, let's just think about the core gameplay mechanics when it comes to Uncharted 4. That's all that we're doing. The stealth is mediocre at best. The cover-based shooting is mediocre at best. The game is so simplified to the lowest common denominator of gamers that it's damn near fucking pathetic. The puzzles are fucking mediocre at best. And this is the same fucking game that these fucking alleged gamers out here, these Johnny-come-latelys, that they're sitting around here saying that this is one of the greatest fucking videos of all time. And how can you say that when you've actually played this game? Okay, I'll give you a fucking pass when they were giving out the 10s and the 9s and the 10s and the 10s and the 10s, and it's a masterstroke, it's amazing, it's stupendous, it's the greatest, you know what I mean? It's courageous. I'll give you a pass. Okay, you can be hyped on that, but now that you actually had a chance to play this mediocre piece of shit, now you should know that this motherfucker is nowhere near in the stratosphere of 10 for those of you who have been playing video games allegedly as long as you have. Yeah, of course, if you compare it to the shitty-ass fucking games that you guys play, from the Divisions, to the Destinies, to the Call of Duties, to the Battlefields, of course, graphically, this is better. Huh? Graphically, this is better. But when it comes to the core gameplay mechanics, I think every single one of those games that I've mentioned, even though I don't like them, even though I haven't played them since 2008, Uncharted doesn't come nowhere near close to them motherfuckers. Gears of War, Left 4 Dead. Uncharted 4 doesn't come nowhere in the stratosphere when it comes to pure 100% AAA gameplay. AAA bullshit. So we need reviews. Like, that's the thing now. We need review sites like Washington Post to sit here and come out and be honest with us. Because, gaming is expensive. Running out here, and the PlayStation fanboys should know that. You broke motherfuckers, you don't buy none of your fucking games. So you should know that we shouldn't be running out here and wasting our money on bullshit. Not only that, exclude the Washington Post, the poor little defenseless girl at IGN was giving what she thought was an honest review of Uncharted 4, but it wasn't even a review yet, it was the pre-review. Came out and said the game was an 8.8. If she was to review the game now, it would be an 8.8. And nerds all over the world, nerds and virgins all over the world were writing letters to IGN saying, fire her, remove her, get rid of her. That's insane. Is that what happened to the GameStop employees when they came out and gave The Last of Us an 8.8 or an 8 or 7 or whatever? Is that what happened to all the credible fucking reviewers that we ever had, from Adam Sessler to the transgender at GameStop to even Morgan Webb? What happened to the motherfucker? What happened to all the real reviewers? How do reviewers just get up and go? How do great reviewers just disappear like that? Where did they go after they stopped reviewing? They can't even have a career because they didn't sit there and suck the cock of Sony fanboys. This is insane. Gaming is dead. Gaming is fucking dead. Now let's talk about this, the bullshit that they want to give this game a 10 out of 10 for, and it has nothing to do with fucking video games. Nothing to do with fucking video games, and that's the scope, the scale, the detail, the attention to detail. Oh my God, look at this. Look at the scope. Oh my God, wow, look at this. Wow, look at that. Whoa, look at that. You know what I'm saying? The whole time we're playing a video game and we're looking at bullshit. We're looking at little bunny rabbits hopping across the screen. You know what I mean? We're looking at the sway of the leaves. Every leaf has its own life of its own. We're looking at the blow of the wind. We're looking at the detail when I'm grabbing on a rock and how the crumbs of the rock are coming into my face and I'm squinting my eyes. One dude said that, the game is a 10 out of 10 because he lit a torch and Nathan Drake was responding to the fucking torch like it was a real torch. The only thing is, it's not a real torch. I mean, like I said a million times, man, when you look at fucking graphics, that shit is automatically going to die as soon as you fucking look at it. because they're already working on the next piece of technology that's already going to outdo that fucking piece of technology. Now review sites are basically going to look at this bullshit, right? They're going to look at the 10 out of 10s, and now they're going to say, well, you know what? We can just basically jip and jive the rest of these motherfucking games. All we got to do is make it graphically impressive. All we need to do is have little bunny rapids running across the fucking screen. All we need to do is have particle effects coming off of our fucking characters, and we don't have to work on a fucking video game anymore. Gaming is dead, people. And it's all thanks to the PlayStation fanboys, man. These motherfuckers who didn't even start fucking gaming until the PlayStation 3. These are the same motherfuckers that claim to be Ratchet and Clank fanboys, but didn't play Ratchet and Clank until now. This is insane. This is insane. Insane, people. Great, great graphic. Oh my God. That's all the reviews are saying. That's every single fucking review was saying. Graphics, oh my God. Wow, it's the most prettiest game. It's so pretty, man. It's like if I really wanted to see swaying of the leaves, if I really wanted to see some type of bunny rapids walking across the screen, if I really wanted to see so much attention to detail, I would turn to the Discovery Channel. I would turn to National Geographics. I would turn to the Travel Channel on a 4K television if I really wanted to see some nice shit. And to be truth to the fact of it all, this shit wasn't even that fucking nice. Yeah, the cutscenes, his face was scrunching and scratching and scooching and all that other bullshit fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? But when it came down, when it went into gameplay mode, the graphics didn't look that the same. It looked like the same fucking template of the fucking Uncharted games on the PlayStation 3. The only time that I actually fucking enjoyed the fucking gameplay, and this is 100% true to life fact, the only time, listen up Sony fanboys, Naughty Dog bitch boys, the only time I actually enjoyed the gameplay when I was playing this alleged game is when I was playing another game. When I was playing Crash Bandicoot, that was the only time that I actually enjoyed playing a game. The game. And I'm not the only one that enjoyed it because it's plastered over every fucking website. Everybody's going crazy over a game that came out in the fucking mid to late 90s. How did you let Crash Bandicoot outshine Uncharted 4 when it came to gameplay? I remember I was in the podcast. Motherfuckers thought I was insane because I was praising. Motherfuckers were saying insane, wild shit like The Last of Us and Naughty Dog, or just and fucking The Last of Us and Uncharted are the greatest games Naughty Dog has ever made. I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, Crash Bandicoot for life, motherfuckers. Just showed niggas wasn't playing games. And then how the fuck you forget Crash Bandicoot? True graphical. I'm not a graphics guy. I've always been a gameplay guy. This is started from chess, from one of my first games I ever played with my father at a very young age. I was always addicted to gameplay. You know what I mean? It didn't matter to me if you set the chessboard and put, Sonic the Hedgehog's face on it. It didn't matter to me if they made the chessboard and you had 3D shit coming out of it. It didn't matter if the chessboard and it was fucking a waterfall streaming through that motherfucker. Chess was still chess. Chess was still just a fucking amazing game. All that other gimmicky shit is fucking gimmicks. It's what it is. It's gimmicks. But to me, when I see real graphical improvements, real graphical shit that when I go, man, you know what? They're really taking this shit to a whole nother motherfucking level. Now, it's going to come off a little fanboy because I am a diehard fan of this franchise. But I just want to prove a point to these dumb motherfuckers out here who are just now getting into gaming. When I was a kid, I played the game called Pokemon. When I was playing Pokemon, nigga, I'm telling you, it was on the original Game Boy Color, you know what I mean? Shit, I don't even think there was fucking color on that motherfucker. It could have been green or something, And nigga, all we had was the back of the silhouette of a motherfucking, one of the Pocket Monsters' heads on that motherfucker, and we just had a drawing of a Weedle or a Rat-a-tat or something like that. You know what I mean? And just that alone kept us into this game. And you can't be like, well, that's just nostalgia talking right there, man. No, I mean, they just came out with Nintendo just came out with the re-imprinting of the digital copies of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, and it sold like fucking hotcakes. Not only that, people were running live streams. People were going through the games. People were just having a great time playing these games, because it stays true to fact, to 100% pure gameplay. That's what it's all about, They weren't trying to wow you and dazzle you with bullshit. No. I mean, your imagination alone kind of improved the graphical experience, Games like that can never die because it relies purely on gameplay. When I went back to go play Uncharted 2, might I add, a game that came out 4 to 3 years ago, I was like, how the fuck did this game date so fucking bad? I thought Uncharted 2 was a good game. I went to go play that motherfucker on the HD collection. How the fuck this motherfucker aged so goddamn bad? That's a further proof to show you that graphics don't mean shit. At the time, we were doing the same bullshit. Oh man, graphics, the attention to detail. But like, let it a couple years go through, and you got a couple of games that's gonna already outshine those graphics. That shit becomes old and played the fuck out because they haven't mastered the gameplay mechanics. Anyway, to get back to my point, playing Pokemon, one of my favorite games of all time because of the pure gameplay factor. Looking at those graphics back then. Now, let's look at Pokemon Sun and Moon. Let's look at what we had back then to Pokemon Sun and Moon now. Motherfuckers who are new to gaming always be confused and be like, well, come on, look at this shit, it looks stupid. You're gay. And it's like, no, we're going off of what we used to play back then to what we're seeing right now. And what we're seeing right now is fucking amazing. Graphically, it's fucking amazing. But not only that, you're getting the best of both fucking worlds. Shout out to Super Bros. We're getting the best of both fucking worlds. We're getting great gameplay with great graphics. For the Pokemon fanatic, for the Pokemon fan. For all my Pokemon motherfuckers that know, millions upon millions sold. Millions upon millions sold. Uncharted 4, 6 million, 5 million, 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Even businessly, you can't even compete with Pokemon. So say what you want to say. Listen, don't respect them. You can't hate the motherfucking player. You gotta hate the game. Man, that is a true graphical boost. That right there alone is showing you where graphics is amazing. I didn't get a chance to play Pokken Tournament, but to see what we had back then, from the little cardboard cartoon cutouts that we had in our imaginations and the raw, pure fun gameplay, to what the fuck we have with Pokken Tournaments. I mean, niggas, anybody who's a fanatic like me, his cocks have to be getting hard. And with Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, to just Uncharted 4, is that a graphical leap? Is that putting all these other fucking developers into shame? Do all the other developers need to cancel their games and remake their games just to stay on the same level as Uncharted 4? Are you insane? Are you fucking insane? Developers, please don't listen to these dumb motherfuckers. These are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. These are the same motherfuckers that got the Pornhub statistics all fucking high. These motherfuckers are watching chicks with dicks. You know what I'm saying? Cartoon porn. Don't listen to these dumb motherfuckers, man. These are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. I can't wait till something happens with niggas to start passing the fuck out from all that genetically modified bullshit, from the nigger burgers to the French fries and all that. I can't wait till niggas just arteries just clog the fuck up and die, because we need a cleansing on this motherfucking planet, because there's idiots upon idiots. Washington Post, thank you for actually coming out with the balls and the gall to come out and giving an honest score. The score is a 40. That's what it deserves. That's the score I was going to give it when I was review the game tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll give you my review. An honest review. A fair review. We're going to judge the game off of its gameplay. We're going to judge it off of the graphics. We're going to judge it off of the scopes. We're going to judge it off the little white bunny rabbits walking across the screen. We're going to judge it off of the master stroke. We're going to judge it off its courageousness. We're going to judge it off of all that bullshit. And it's nowhere going to be nowhere near in its vicinity of a 10. When I see a game, I mean, when you put those 10s go down in history. History. This further lets you know that fucking gaming is fucking dead. If you're going to compare these games to the games of the past that got actual real 10s from Ocarina of Time to the other amazing games that are out there, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Motherfuckers won't be playing this game till, I guarantee niggas won't be playing this shit till next week. The Sony fan base have lost their making petitions like fucking females, like fucking soccer moms, petitions for another man to have something that can't even be humanly possible removed from a website that tallies up all the fucking review scores. Motherfuckers are writing petitions to have reviewers fired from IGN because they gave an honest opinion of what they thought was an honest opinion. It's insane. Gaming is dead, people. Gaming is dead. And people, these Johnny Come Ladies are coming in here and they're going to ruin the shit. They're ruining the shit. If it wasn't, imagine if I wasn't here. Gaming would be a lot worse. A lot of motherfuckers on YouTube follow the blueprint of what I say. Gaming would be worse. Motherfuckers would be talking crazy out here if I wasn't around.